First of all, ningependa to appreciate Jikubality and all the partners that have partnered together to create this event and give us a chance to come and embrace ourselves and feel the love that is in the air. Wow, great. So I'm here on behalf of the AYLF. AYLF is an abbreviation for the African Youth Leadership Forum. This is a club that runs in this institution, African Youth Leadership Forum. I think you can see some with the t-shirts for that. This is a club that basically champions to create or nurture leaders from the youths so that we may change the narrative of leadership in this nation and in our continent. And we are proud to be members. We are a family of friends. That's how we call ourselves. So today, even as we celebrate the love in the air, we embrace this Valentine's Day. I just want to ask us that we forget about the chocolates kidogo, we forget about the roses, we forget about the gifts that we think of when we think of Valentine's, and we come to a point that we try to celebrate this kind of relationship that is the most important of all, the relationship that we have with ourselves. Sawa sawa? Yeah, the relationship that we have ourselves, the love that we have for ourselves. Because self-love is not something that is selfish, but it is something that it is the most important thing that we can give to ourselves. Self-love is the only thing that we can ride on to ensure that we are having a happy and a healthy and a thriving life. So, with this campus life, there comes a lot of challenges, many things, the crazy things that comes with it, the deadlines with exams, we find that social pressures are also there. We get to social media, all these things, they want to entangle our lives. We are overwhelmed by almost everything. The deadlines, we have to meet some academic deadlines. Without even realizing the semester is coming to an end, we have to prepare for our exams. There are social issues that are arising, us with our friends, but among all these issues that are coming up to overwhelm us, to put pressure in our lives, there's still hope. It's human and it's normal to feel overwhelmed. It's normal to lack. Sometimes we don't even know what we ought to do. Our mind is just cluttered. We really don't know which way to take, which way to go. But it's normal. That's now being human because we are created for that. And that's part of life. Life cannot just be a walk in the path. Can't just be still moving. We must also come to that part where we have to experience the potholes. But above all, there's always a way. There's always a way out. We don't have to confine ourselves in places that we really don't know how these things can work out, because there's a lot of opportunities out here that we can open to and give ourselves for mentorship and also for checkouts for these things. Even our institution has brought us a support system. There's a lot of things in this institution that idea to just to embrace the self-love, because we can't pour from an empty cup. You can't love your neighbor, you can't love your colleague. Hata kama uko na mpoa, huwezi mpenda fiti kama hujajipenda poa kwanza. So self-love is the first thing. Before you make somebody experience something great, you must have experienced it. What if you do something, you are worried if it will disappoint that person? Because you don't know if it's good or not good. But once you have experienced it first, once you have shown yourself that kind of self-love, that kind of self-care, you are ready to give it out. You are ready now to pour from your cup. So let's always strive to, first of all, care for ourselves, show ourselves love before we reach even out, before we get to even surprise others, to even do anything else. And as I just said, that it's normal that sometimes we get out of hand, out of control of our emotion, out of control of our life. Some things are not just right, and we really don't know which way to go. But we can work them out ourselves. We don't have to be too much harsh on ourselves. We don't have to put so much pressure on ourselves, despite all that we are going through. Let's always be kind to ourselves, be good to ourselves, be kind to yourself first of all, before even thinking of anybody else. Be kind to anyone. You can't offer whatever you don't have. So be kind to yourself. Be soft to yourself. Try to come up with self-care tips, self-care qualities, self-care hacks that are, when things are not right with you, you are able to think a way out. You are able to give yourself time to reflect. Sometimes we are very much overwhelmed with the social media, and with this era, we tend to compare ourselves with very many things. Comparison is the thief of joy, so they say. But the social media has given us a platform to always compare ourselves with anything. Unaingia online, unaingia status za watu, na view status, unapata wish chako amepost kitu kingine hapo, unaanza kujicompare na yeye. You also want to get that level. You don't know how that person got there, but we want to compare ourselves with many things. I was sharing with a friend, then it came out that sometimes we watch movies, but we think of how the movies are working, the way the movie is going. That's the way your life should also be going, because you see maybe a perfect kind of relationship in the movie, or whichever part of art you're seeing. We forget to understand that that is a script that was written, and we want to align our life like a script. Our life can never be like scripts. Our life are authored as we move on, and we are the authors of our life. So it's better we choose to be strong, not to be brought down by anything. We stand for ourselves, we care for ourselves, we love ourselves, and as I said, that the university has also given us opportunities to do this. There are initiatives that are in here that help us. There's the guiding and counseling department. That whenever we think that we cannot manage on our own, we can reach there. There are some clubs that offer us these opportunities. Let's also get social, because no one is an island. You can't just take this journey alone and make it. Sometimes you're overwhelmed to a point that you can't even think right by yourself. You can't just get yourself out of the situation that you are in. That only by sharing, they say that our problem shared is half solved. So when you're overwhelmed, when you're thinking all is coming to an end, just hold yourself, calm down yourself, stand, think right, cut yourself from all those things that are putting yourself, you're putting in pressure onto you, and it shall be well. So let's take time, even as we mark this year's Valentine's, we care for ourselves so that we may get something to care for others. So otherwise, let's have a happy Valentine's Day as we embrace ourselves, we care for ourselves, and we reach out to the greater heights. Thank you.